Hey there, Seahorse here. Yes, my nickname is Seahorse. I am a stay-at-home mom with some experience in the construction world and have been both managing and completing most of the work myself on this dome build. Stick around and I will give you a quick walk-around tour of where the project is now. For the last 2 years, I have been building a geodesic dome over the semi-in-ground pool in my backyard. Do you want to know how I did it? If I were to start this project in 2025, this is the plan I would follow. I created a basic checklist to keep those things organized for me and for you if you would like to do something similar. This checklist will explain all the things you need to consider before you get started to evaluate your project and avoid costly mistakes. If you would like to follow along with this checklist, there's a link in the description. I will be doing a more in-depth video on each of the 7 enumerated items on this checklist, as well as videos of the ongoing construction, seasonal maintenance, and future upgrades to complete the project. But let's dive right on into the checklist. Number 1, decide length of annual commitment. Do I want to make a seasonal or year-round commitment to an Indome pool? How much time do I really have or want to dedicate to pool maintenance? Deciding how much time you want to spend on your pool year-round will help you determine what type of structure you will build, as well as other components or equipment you'll need to keep your pool open for your chosen pool season length. Number 2, choose an area of your property to build an Indome pool. On what area of my property do I want to build? Do I want a permanent or semi-permanent structure? These are critical questions to answer before you start, so you can weigh the pros and cons of various areas on your property in order to determine the best place for your Indome pool. Number 3, choose size, shape, material, and substrate of dome. What size and shape dome do I want to build over my pool? What kind of foundation or base do I want for the deck area? What type of material will I use to build my dome? If this sounds like decision overload, it doesn't have to be, but making these decisions first before the next step will help save you money in the long run. Number 4, determine what kind of landscaping and excavation you will need. Will I recess the pool in the ground completely, or will it be a semi-in-ground pool? Will I incorporate drainage in the pool decking area for splashing and exiting the pool? Will I need to account for runoff drainage from the dome within the landscape of my property? And how will I finish the curtilage or the immediate area around the Indome pool? If you can answer all 4 of these questions, you'll know what type of landscaping and excavation you will need for this project. Number 5, and this is a big one, choose your contractors. Picking licensed and insured contractors is definitely the way to go. But perhaps almost more importantly than that is that you can see their work before they come to your property. Perhaps they are recommended by someone you know, or you're able to obtain quality, verifiable reviews of their company's work. So super key to pick people that come recommended and are licensed and insured. Additionally, you will want to make sure your project is in compliance with all local and state laws and regulations. This would include, but is not limited to, such items as zoning laws, obtaining building permits, setback laws, and safety considerations. Though I have a JD, I am not providing any legal advice. Just to be clear, I do not currently practice law, I am not your attorney, and you should not rely on my advice, but instead should look into these areas for yourself or obtain the services of an attorney to do so on your behalf. Your contractors may be familiar with such policies and procedures. However, you are ultimately responsible as the property owner for being in compliance. Number 6, buying and renting equipment. When it comes to buying pool equipment, the number 1 rule is do your research. Don't be afraid to call some pool installation companies, but be advised during their busy season they may not call you back right away. It's all right. Leave a message. Leave 2. The decent companies will call you back. In this step, you will be deciding what size and type of pool you would like. Additionally, you will choose your pool's pump and filtration system. You need to decide this at the same time as your other systems equipment to ensure that they are all compatible with one another. These items might include UV sanitation, a pool heater, and other climate control options such as dehumidification, air scrubbing, air conditioning, and heating for the enclosed space. When it comes to renting, the same caveat applies as for buying. Do your research. This will ensure that you are comfortable with your selections. Rentals could include such items as staging, ladders, planks, a lift and someone qualified to operate it, and any other power tools you might not have at home. Number 7. Schedule the stages of the build. Perhaps this will sound obvious or intuitive, but a schedule will be helpful to coordinate with so many different moving parts and different contractors needed to complete the job. That being said, the schedule will likely shift as unforeseen obstacles present, so it is important to understand ahead of time that a project of this scale will almost definitely encounter some snags. Knowing this can prevent you from having unnecessary frustration when unexpected hurdles arise. Now, what about that walk-around tour I promised you? I'd love to show you where the Indome Pool project is right now. Come on, let's check it out.
Indome Pool. How would you build an Indome Pool? Let me tell you so you're not a fool. Here's the way to build an Indome Pool. Select a spot, then excavate. Schedule your contractors, they'll probably be late. Do your research, spend the time. Choose products wisely, stretch your dime. All you have to do is listen to me, and soon you'll be swimming bug-free. Swim any time of day, it'll be alright. And yes, I mean, even at night. Research, spend the time. Choose products wisely, stretch your dime. Indome Pool. How would you build an Indome Pool? Let me tell you so you're not a fool. Here's the way to build an Indome Pool.
Did you enjoy the tour? We'll come back for more and follow the build as we continue to clear all the unexpected hurdles.